That's the Graduating Senior Award, and some of you might be wondering, well, what is that? The USFS Graduating Senior Award recognizes the hard work of student athletes who have participated in figure skating throughout high school. Awards are given at the platinum, gold, silver, and bronze level based on a skater's level of competitive achievement in high school. Selection for this award speaks to the skater's continued commitment to succeeding in their athletic and academic endeavors. There are 4 categories of recognition based on competition and test achievements in all disciplines of figure skating. Student athletes are rewarded based on their highest level of achievement, either at platinum, gold, silver, or bronze. This year, awards are being presented to nearly 900 student athletes, including 4 from our club. So, our recipients tonight are Ava Garland. Come on up, Ava. Thank you. Sorry. Hannah Sherman.
All right, Hannah.
Yeah, Hannah Banana.
And JC Thomas.
All right, Dale.
Congratulations. All right.
You're my best friend.
Hi everyone. For those that don't know me, my name is Gabriella Katowski. I have been a part of the Ice Crystals Figure Skating Club for 6 years and skating for 14. I first started skating when I was just 4 years old. My older sister was taking lessons and my mom brought her to the rink to practice. I came along and instantly fell in love with skating. Although I fell a lot, I knew that skating was a sport for me. I convinced my parents to let me take lessons, and the rest is history. After so many years at the rink, I can't believe I'm saying goodbye to it and to all of you. The rink has become my second home, and the people have become my second family. I can't even begin to imagine what my life would be like without all these amazing people. I would not be where I am today without many important people. First and foremost, I would like to thank my parents. Thank you for letting me skate all these years and encouraging me to always do my best. Thank you for constantly driving me to practices and paying for all my ice time. Mom and Dad, without your support and constant love, I would not be the person I am today. I love you both. After 14 years on the ice, I've had lessons from almost every single coach in the club and the skate school. I remember begging Sasha to let us play red light, green light in snowplow classes, and hoping Rochelle would come out in her dinosaur costume during team comp practice. Thank you to every single coach in the club and skate school for always believing in me and being the best supporters. Like pretty much everyone else, I started out with Patty as my first coach. Go Patty. Unlike everyone, however, Patty continued to be my coach for 7 years. Patty was my biggest supporter and became like family to me. I remember coming to the ice rink one Christmas to skate, and Patty and her family were there. They invited me to skate with them and join in on their family celebration. After many years together, it came time for me to switch coaches. I couldn't even imagine what it would be like to be without Patty or if anyone could live up to her. That's when I met Cam. Thought I was going to Cam became my coach 5 years ago. I don't know the exact timeline. And I'm forever grateful for that. Cam, thank you for always encouraging me to do my very best and to try new things. Anytime they said, oh, that looks cool, when someone else is doing a spin or something, Cam would say, oh, you can definitely do that. I'm sure that if someone whipped out a triple in front of me, Cam would say, oh, you can do that. This is because Cam has always believed in me, always telling me to try new things and go outside of my bubble. Thank you for constantly listening to my rants about school and encouraging my love for chit-chat. I will miss your little chats at the wall about the most random stuff and your phone constantly flying out of your pocket. Thank you for everything. I will miss you dearly. Although my skating journey is done for now, I will take all the life lessons I have learned with me and know that I can always return to the ice. Next year, I will be attending the University of Minnesota and studying political science on a pre-law track. Thank you everyone for the best 14 years a girl could have asked for.
as Gabby said, the legendary Coach Patty Brown asked me to join Gabby's coaching team in 2017, so 6 years. Thank you. And a year later, Gabby was the first student that I taught as a club coach. But before that, I had already worked with Gabby through skate school, group lessons, team compulsory numbers such as Woodstock.
Yeah! Woodstock.
Mary Poppins. Woo! Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Yes. But one of the very first times that I shared these with Gabby was at an early morning synchro practice. So, a traveling circle is a synchronized skating element. The skaters are connected by the arms, and the circle rotates while also moving from point A to point B across the ice. During this specific season, Gabby happened to be a head shorter than everybody else on the team, and Gabby happened to also be quite fresh and new to the scene with the backward crossovers. She put up a noble fight when she participated in the traveling circle, but its power was too strong. Soon, 8-year-old Gabby was sliding from one end of the ice to the other like a runaway puck. I'm not saying that this happened every week, but it did become something of a trademark. Years later, she would show her knack for knee spins and hydroblades and roly-poly split slides, so perhaps that is where it all began. That may be the grand entrance that Gabby made into my coaching life, but even more memorable, Gabby is bilingual and learning 2 additional languages. Friendly and welcoming to all, very quick to give a compliment, and has an expert ability to find the humor and silver lining in any situation. I once asked Gabby how her weekend trip to the East Coast was, and she informed me she had flown a plane. So it's also important to note that Gabby is full of charisma and says yes to life. While long breaks from skating may have been a reason for some skaters to give up on the sport, Gabby's time off the ice during her summers overseas with family never deterred her and never made her want to stop sticking with it. She came back excited and ready to go every single year. Gabby's love of skating and commitment to the Eagan community has always been a constant, which I got to see in action, especially when I coached alongside her with skate school. Her grounded attitude and positive outlook has evolved to confidence and a spirit of leadership. Gabby has served as student manager of varsity football and hockey, president of the Key Club, president of EMSA USY, and president and founder of Two Rivers High School's Jewish Student Union. Gabby, you bring warmth and positivity into every space you enter, and you are so capable of a life of success. I am very proud of you, and the University of Minnesota is very lucky to have you. Congrats.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, you say it, Matt.
All right, hey everyone. I'm glad you guys are here for our Ice Crystal Banquet. If you don't know me, I'm Gianna, and I'll be graduating from Rosemont High School. I've been skating since 2010, and I've been in the club since 2014. I remember my first Ice Crystal Banquet, being recognized as a new member, receiving test pins, and listening to the seniors' speeches. As a 9-year-old, I didn't really grasp the meaning of the speeches, but now I can barely grasp that I'm the one giving the speech. The first thing I knew I'd talk about in my speech is my coach, Sasha. She has quite literally watched me and helped me grow over the years. The most notable memories I have with Sasha is, of course, landing all my jumps for the first time. The axel, double cell, double toe, and being really close to landing my double loop and double flip. One of us during our lessons always says, "One more time." It's safe to say that I got my determination and drive from Sasha. Another memory I also cherish is when she chased me while I did the freestyle floor spiral pattern. Despite the falls and flops, I have so much fun in our lessons, and I'm grateful to have you as my coach. Along with Sasha, I've learned a lot from my friends and coaches as well. The times we spent together on and off the ice are unforgettable, and I'm honored to have skated with you all. One piece of advice I want to give to the rest of the skaters is to have an open mind and to try new things. You never know what could happen if you never try. For me, it was my cantilever, so hopefully you can find your own cantilever. Lastly, I want to thank my parents who have graciously supported my skating, aka paid for all the expenses, and drove me to practices and competitions far away in hand.
being nearby. I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for you. I love you, Mama and Papa. I had a wonderful time skating with you all. Thank you, and I love you.
All right. I'm Sasha, for anyone who doesn't know me. I have had the honor of coaching Gianna for the past 11 years, which I believe is my longest student that I've had. A couple words I would use to describe Gianna are hardworking and a leader. When I first started coaching Gianna, she was on the shy side. She always worked really hard and progressed quickly. Not only did Gianna always work hard in our lessons, but she has always been such a hard worker outside of our lessons, practicing on her own, which I really appreciate. I always know any exercise I give her during a lesson will be worked on before our next lesson. Although Gianna has been a hard worker since day one, she was also fairly quiet and kept to herself, at least in the beginning. Over the last 3 or 4 years, I've really gotten to witness Gianna become an amazing leader and come out of her shell. She has always been kind and caring with her other skaters, but to see her take a step into a leadership role has been amazing. She is a skater that other skaters can ask questions, can go to for advice and guidance, and look up to as a role model. I am so proud of you, Gianna, and know that you are going to do amazing things and continue to be a leader.
Okay, I'm not very good at public speaking, so bear with me. I'm Brooke, if you don't know me, and I've been skating for as long as I can remember, and it's been a huge part of my life. I joined the Ice Crystals when I was in 7th grade because I saw everyone else doing it, and I was like, okay. And I joined when I was about 3 years old, joining at the Eagan skating rink because my mom wanted me to. It's meant a lot to me to make all these amazing friendships outside of school, and I'm glad I've gotten to make so many fun memories. And I'd like to thank my parents for putting in so much effort, time, and money to help me where I am today. And my coach Gary for supporting me in every aspect of my life, whether it was personal, skating related, or just something random going on in my life. Thank you for helping me along the way. And some advice I would give to younger skaters would be to not take it all so seriously and just try to enjoy it while you can. And I will be attending the University of Minnesota Duluth
Hold off.
this year. And I'll be studying psychology and pre-law. Yeah.
All right, I have had the privilege of coaching Brooke for over 11 years, and I'd like to take a minute to thank her parents, Carla and Brian, for sharing your daughter with me. I have enjoyed this journey, Brooke. Here are a couple memories I have from our time together, and I hope that you will take these memories and lessons that we learned and apply them to your college and life. And the first memory is the basics. When we started lessons on public skating sessions, we started with the basics. We worked on stroking, swizzles, and pivots. All of these were the foundation for what skills you would need to learn new things in skating. And as you leave for college, take your foundation with you. The knowledge you've learned in school, how you have learned to balance life, job, school, and skating, the ways you have learned about being a good friend and finding good friends, and the fact that you have people who love and care about you. Remember these foundational lessons as they will help you grow and strengthen new skills that you will learn. The second memory is attacking life. One of my favorite memory lessons with Brooke is when she was about 8 or 9. Every lesson she would ask if we could practice sliding across the ice. She would skate as fast as she could and slide across the ice on her slide. And she attacked the slide with everything in her. And I actually thought she might decide to play hockey by how much she loved sliding into things. So remember to attack new ideas, new skills, new adventures with all of yourself, and don't hold back. Memory number 3 is don't be afraid to compete. The first time I brought up competing to Brooke, she asked, will there be other skaters to compete against? I told her yes, and I thought that she would probably be a little bit scared about it, but instead she looked at me and she said, yes! So, don't be afraid or back down from competing, whether it may be for a job, a promotion, friendship, or family. And number 4 is keep showing progress. We know that as skaters progress in skating, it starts to get more difficult. And even as things got difficult, Brooke kept showing up and trying. In life, there will be things that will be difficult, but just keep showing up and keep trying. As Brooke said, she will be attending Minnesota Duluth, and I have no doubt that she will be successful because of the lessons that she has learned and will take with her from skating. I have enjoyed being your coach and am excited to see what you will accomplish in the future.
Okay. Hey guys. So I started skating when I was a little less than 5 years old, and I was put in it because my sister skated, and my parents felt it would be more convenient for us to both be in the same sport because it meant that they wouldn't have to bring us both to 2 separate places for 2 different things. Which honestly, smart. I would do the same. So thankfully I actually liked it, and my first coach that I ever had was Patty. And she was honestly the perfect coach to get me started. She taught me all about the rules, and if you know anything about Patty, you know that she loves figure skating. For me at that age, I definitely needed someone to show me why I should continue and why I'm here. And having someone around me that loves what they do definitely made my experience so much better. So thank you, Patty. And then Andrea was my coach, and I had her for about 6 years. And throughout that time, she just really became someone that I could truly depend on. She pushed me beyond anything that I could have ever imagined myself doing, and she taught me a lot about believing in myself. She definitely believed in me more than I would because she would always say that she saw so much in me, and I will always be grateful to have been coached by her. And now for these past 2 years, I've been fortunate to be coached by Liz. And just saying that I've only known her for 2 years seems crazy because I feel like I've known her forever. To know Liz is to love Liz. She's truly an incredible person, and especially during the beginning of my time with her, she made the transition so much less stressful than I thought it was going to be. We have accomplished so much together during these past few years, and I'm so happy that I got to do it with her. So I also just wanted to say thank you to Liz. Next, I wanted to thank my parents. They're basically my favorite people in the whole entire world. They always show up, and that means so much to me. Next, I would like to thank my sister because she is my best friend in the whole entire world. I would definitely be lost in this world without her, and she gets me in ways that a lot of people don't. And lastly, I'd like to thank my fellow seniors and all the other skaters also, especially the seniors. You guys have seriously been my day ones, and I just love you all so much. You've made such a positive and sweet impact on my life, and I will miss you all so much next year. So, yeah, thank you.
All right, next is Stacey Thomas.
Hi everyone, my name is Stacey Thomas and I will be graduating from Eagan High School in just a couple of weeks. I started my skating journey all the way back in 2011 with the Eagan Skate School, and I've never looked back since then. When I joined the club 8 years ago, I never expected that it would be such an amazing group of people and would help me progress so far in my skating journey. During my time with the many team compulsories, synchronized skating teams, or other ensembles that I have been a part of, I have made countless memories that I'll never forget. From my very first team compulsory one, The Little Mermaid, when Kiara forgot her dress at one of our competitions. Or the orchestra team compulsory, when I got to just sing and go ham on a triangle in the middle of the program. Or just Friday morning sessions, when we'd stay way past when the session actually ended and choreograph programs or try random skating skills. I have made so many memories that I will cherish for the rest of my life. So thank you to all of my fellow skaters. I am so grateful that I've been fortunate enough to skate with our EIC FSC community. Without the constant support from my fellow skaters and the countless friendships that I have made, skating wouldn't be the same for me. One of my favorite things is being at the rink on a session and feeling all of the positive energy that's shared between all of the skaters. And another unquestionably deserved thank you to my coaches. Thank you to each and every single coach that has helped me develop my skating skills, learn new things about skating, and just helped me progress to where I am today. I couldn't be where I am today without you. And to Liz, thank you for putting up with me when I start to get discouraged or a little bit frustrated with an element or keep making the same mistake over and over and over. It just means the world that you will always be there to help me. And a very special thank you to my parents for driving me to and from skating, for paying for all of my skating related events, and just for being there at every single performance that I've done, no matter how well it actually goes. Finally, in a quote from the Queen, Taylor Swift, you are the one who gets to decide what you will be remembered for. So, go forth, change the world, and show everyone else how you want to be remembered.
Hi everyone! I'm sorry I'm not there. I have a bridal shower, but I would love to share a few words about Nikitha. It has been an honor to teach Nikitha for the last few years of her skating career. What I'm going to miss most about Nikitha is her big smile. She lights up every room she walks into with her easygoing, carefree presence and that big, beautiful smile. Nikitha is one of those skaters that will always come to the rink ready to try anything I ask of her. Even when I'm yelling, "Nikitha, what are you doing?" she will just look at me with that smile and laugh and say, "Yeah, I know." One of my favorite memories that I share with Nikitha is when she passed her gold moves. She worked so hard on that goal, and it was wonderful to see her accomplish it and to see that big, beautiful smile when she saw her scores. As a coach, that smile, happiness that I saw on Nikitha's face, that day is what we all strive to see on all of our skaters. The other enjoyment I had was putting together her senior solo for the Apple Valley Ice Show. She picked one of the most beautiful songs called "I Guess That Was Goodbye." She skated with such grace and elegance, it brought tears to my eyes when she performed it that day. Nikitha is going off to college at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. I know she is going to love it there and do so well in whatever degree she decides to pursue, and I hear it's chemistry. They are so lucky to have such an amazing young lady at their college, and I can't wait to see what the next future holds for you. I will miss you, and I can't wait to hear all about your next adventures. Congratulations, Nikitha. Hi, I have the opportunity to talk about JC now. There has never been a dull moment when coaching JC. She keeps me on my toes at all times with her desire to try everything she wants to do in her skating career. And my example of this is when she decided to compete in Winter Classic competition this year and told me she is competing in 39 events. This is unheard of in the skating world, but not for JC. Whatever she sets her mind to, she will accomplish and do it to the best of her ability. In those 39 events that she did do, some of those events JC has never done before, like creative figures, but she is willing to try. It's going to be a new adjustment for me on Friday morning when I come in the parking lot and there is no longer JC's car there, and I don't see her jumping around warming up at 5:40 in the morning. Most kids stroll in 5 minutes before ice starts, but not JC. Also, whenever there is a chance to take the day off or the morning off, you will not have JC doing that. JC will be there, and that shows her dedication. One moment that will always stick out to me as far as coaching JC is how good she is at choreographing her own numbers for ice show tryouts. If you ever want a job in skating, you could easily be a choreographer because you are so good at it. My favorite one was the French song you did where you started out as the mime and you ended as the mime. The song was so unique, your moves were so unique, and it comes so naturally to you. JC will be going to Middleton, Tennessee State University, studying audio production and continuing her skating career. They are so lucky to have you and the great impact you will make in both college and skating. Congratulations, JC.
Hi everyone, I'm Emily and I'm a senior at Apple Valley High School. Go Eagles. I started skating when I was 3 years old because my brother started learning how to skate, and I take every opportunity I can to one-up him. Hockey player versus figure skater, I win. I've been part of Ice Crystal since 2017, but I started my skating career in the Apple Valley Learn to Skate program and the Heritage Figure Skating Club. I left Heritage to follow my skating coach Liz, and as a 7th grader I was really scared about making friends in my new skating club, but I was met with the most amazing and hardworking community filled with kind people who I consider to be some of my closest friends. I've loved spending time on the ice learning skills, choreographing programs, and making memories that will last a lifetime, like exhibitions, the time I broke my leg, things like that. I also want to take some time for some thank yous. First of all, thank you to my family. Skating is a time-consuming and expensive activity, and I am extremely grateful to be so supported by my parents. Driving me to Eagan multiple times a week definitely wasn't easy, but I'm so thankful for the time that they take to help me pursue my passions. My parents never miss a performance and have helped me find the confidence in myself to be creative and expressive on and off the ice. Mom and Dad, I love you so much. And now I want to say a very special thank you to my coach, Liz. I've been skating with Liz for the last 8 years of my life, and I can honestly say, oh my God, she's one of the most important role models of my life. I wouldn't be the skater or person I am today without her. While being a physically demanding sport, skating is also very mentally challenging. And it's one of the most mentally challenging activities I've ever been a part of. But Liz has taught me skills of perseverance that I wouldn't have had without her. I've had some tough days on the ice, but I always end up leaving feeling better because of her constant support in both my skating and personal life, and her quick-witted humor. Thank you for being in my life, Liz. It means the world to me. She makes me love stepping on the ice every time, even if it doesn't look like it on Friday mornings, and has helped me fight through some of the hardest times of my life. So thank you, Liz, and I love you so much. Although I am leaving Minnesota to attend Northern Michigan University to study zoology, I won't be leaving the ice, as I will most likely be joining the NMU figure skating team. I'm going to miss skating with each and every one of you, but I can't wait to watch all of your journeys on and off the ice. Thank you for being my second home. I love you guys.
Hello, I have the pleasure now of talking about Emily. I have been coaching Emily for approximately 8-9 years now. We started together at the Learn to Skate in Apple Valley, doing group lessons, and then doing ice shows and private lessons. Emily took to skating very fast and loved to perform. I can remember working on her loop jump, and I put it in an ice show number, and she did not want to do it. She wanted to take it out. And of course I said no, and she landed it. Then I can remember working on the axel. We worked on it so hard off ice at Rosemount Ice Arena in the summer. I don't know if you remember that, Emily, and you finally mastered that axel. Emily is my wise, gentle soul. She is so much wiser than her age. Emily is extremely loving, kind, always encouraging to other skaters, and cheers everyone on. She is a wonderful role model to the younger skaters. Maybe not at 6 in the morning. Emily is also another one who can choreograph her own ice show competition numbers with much success. Emily, I'm going to miss hearing about all your adventures with choir, speech, musical, acting, competition, and plays. This is just a few of the extra activities Emily likes to do. She is a wonderful singer and actor. Emily will be going to Northern Michigan University to study zoology with a 4-year full ride. I know, Emily, whatever you put your mind to, you will succeed. I am so excited to hear about the next chapters in your life. Congratulations, Emily.
Hi everyone, I'm Ava Garland and I've been a member of the Eagan Ice Crystal Figure Skating Club for the past 8 years. For as long as I can remember, skating has been a huge part of my life. I have met some of my best friends here and I will cherish them forever. As some of you may know, I have struggled with mental health and skating was always a place I could come to take my mind off of things that I felt outside the rink. I'm going to take this time to thank my coach, Sasha. Sasha has been there for me on and off the ice ever since I started skating in the club. She helped me learn and improve in skating, but also in life. In our lessons, whether we were just chit-chatting or working on a new jump or spin or novice moves, she always manages to make our lessons fun. Sasha is also really good at noticing when I started to get in my head or get frustrated at myself, which happened quite often. She would help redirect me, even if I wanted to try that skill a few more times, but we would start working on something that was fun or try to learn a new spin or edge maneuver. Even though I sometimes get a bit emotional while on the ice, Sasha is always there to talk me through whatever I'm feeling or thinking in that moment, and I will be forever grateful for her. Sasha, you are one of my biggest role models and I will always look up to you. Thank you for guiding me through my skating journey, and there wasn't anyone else I would rather have done it with. Although she isn't here right now, I would like to thank Andrea, one of my past coaches, for helping me pass some of my moves in the field tests, whether it be yelling at me for fixing my toe pushing or to not bend my wrists downward when I skated. That happened a lot. Sorry, hold on. Okay. I want to thank my mom for being a board member of the club. I know it's a ton of work, and I think I speak for everyone here when I say we truly appreciate everything you and the board do to make our club experience fun. Whether it's an exhibition, a social, or just simply organizing ice times for us to do what we love. I want to thank my dad for conquering the ice with me for the first and probably the last time at the Eagan Ice Show this past year. Yes. Thank you to my brother Carter for coming to tons of my competitions, even if they landed on his birthday. And thank you to Elena for skating with me at our church's annual turkey skate on Thanksgiving, or just listening to me rant about literally any small thing in the world. How could I forget all of the past and current Eagan Ice Crystal figure skating members that have made my skating career something I will never forget. I will never forget. Thank you for all the laughs and memories we have made together. And to the current seniors, you all, okay. To the current seniors, you are all truly amazing humans, skaters, and most of all, friends. You all have some of the hardest determination and work ethics, and I can't wait to see the things you'll accomplish in the future. Because I know, whatever it may be, it will be almost as incredible as each and every one of you. 2 important mantras that have stuck with me through my skating experience that I would like to leave you with today are: 1, everything happens for a reason. Whether it's injury or a failed test or a bad jump day, it happens and it's okay. And then the second is progress is never linear. So if you have a bad day at the rink, don't take it to heart because things will start to look up again. Thank you to my family, Sasha, Andrea, every single coach, and everyone in this room. You have truly changed my life for the better, and I cannot wait to see and hear about all the amazing things you accomplished in life. Thank you.
I'm Sasha. I'm sure you guys will learn that very soon. I got a couple of these. Ava. I have had the honor of coaching Ava for the past 10 years. One word I would use to describe Ava, okay, technically 2 words, is a bright light. There's a saying, at the end of the day, people won't remember what you said or did, they will remember how you made them feel. And Ava has the gift of making others around her feel good about themselves, and that's what I will always remember about her. The reason I got into coaching was to make a positive impact on my students. And it is truly what I find most rewarding about coaching. It's amazing when coaches are able to make an impact on our athletes, but what's even more amazing is when our athletes make an impact on us. And Ava, you have definitely done that for me. One thing that I've always enjoyed about our lessons is that Ava always knows how to have fun. She always teaches me the current lingo and dance moves. And still to this date is the only person that has ever gotten me to do a TikTok. I have gotten to witness Ava go through so much over the past 10 years. I've seen her go through a lot of crying. Crying's okay, we talked about it. And seeing how far she has come in our time together gives me no doubt that she will continue to grow and flourish as she takes this next step in her life. Ava, I couldn't be more excited to see what the future holds for you and look forward to staying in touch.
Hi, I'm Hannah, and I'll be graduating from Eagan High School. For my senior speech, I have decided to take you along the timeline of my skating journey. It all started when I was 7. I told my mom that I needed to start skating lessons because I was jealous that my younger sister was taking them. At the beginning, it was just my winter activity because I had so many other activities. But as time went on, I began to prioritize skating. I got involved in team compulsory, summer camp, the STARS program, ice shows, and even private lessons with one of the skate school coaches, Julie. By the time I had begun skating year-round and was progressing, pretty quickly. I'm grateful to Julie because she noticed this and suggested that I join the club, even though it would mean no longer taking lessons from her. So in 2018, I joined the club and began taking lessons with Sasha. Sasha is such a supportive coach. I admire the holistic view she takes in coaching her skaters. Sasha doesn't just focus on our physical skating, she helps us with the mental and emotional. For example, if I'm having a mental block while jumping, she has me stop and visualize what it should look like. She understands that our obstacles in skating are not always physical. In the past year, I decided that I wanted to try ice dance. This led me to start taking lessons with Rochelle. Rochelle is such a positive and fun coach. Rochelle is amazing at celebrating with me when I succeed and still being positive when I don't. Throughout my time in the club, I have met so many amazing skaters. Thank you all for making the club such a positive environment. I'm grateful for all the conversations, laughs, and even tears we have experienced together. Lastly, I would like to thank my parents. Thank you for always supporting me. Mom, thank you for volunteering your time so that me and all the other skaters can have a positive experience. I know that it isn't always easy, but I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for all of the memories and lessons this club has given me, and I know I will carry them with me the rest of my life.
Oh, he's gonna come up. Got everyone. Okay.
I'm not even going to introduce myself. I have had the honor of coaching Hannah for the past 6 years. 2 words I would use to describe Hannah are responsible and kind. I started working with Hannah in 2018, which was when she was in middle school, right? Yes. Okay, just checking. And as a middle schooler, I remember thinking how amazing it was that she kept track of her schedule and was always on top of it. I remember starting with Hannah at an older age than most of my other skaters, and she didn't let that hold her back one bit. She went from working on singles to very quickly working on multiple doubles, passing many moves in the field test, freestyle, and dance tests with Rochelle. She did this all while also doing cross-country, science Olympiad, encore, and ice sets. Did I
No, I think that's pretty much it.
Okay, track.
There's lots of other things.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm sure there are other things. I tried. Those are the main ones I hear about.
Yes, yes.
Hannah, I couldn't be more excited to see what the future holds for you. I look forward to staying in touch.
Hi, I'm Rochelle, and Hannah and I have only been working together for the last about year. She decided she wanted to do ice dance, which I'm a very big fan of, and I am just so excited. She has passed so many tests. I definitely think you found your niche, for sure. I've really enjoyed our lessons together, and I've gotten to know you and your many talents. As Sasha was saying, she is a singer. She sang our national anthem for the ice show, you guys. And she's a runner. She's academically gifted. She's very eloquent. She was saying some words that I had to Google. I was like, I don't even know what that means. Hold on. And I mean, you have so many talents. I can't even name them all, and I really can't even describe how many you have. You're amazing. And you're definitely killing this whole adulting thing. She's a better adult than I am. She's always on time. She works extra hard. She's very good at scheduling and communicating. It's awesome between her and her mom. It's wow. And you're going to be so successful in Madison. I am so excited. And I do remember when you first started skating, and I thought to myself, wow, this girl is going to go so far. And you are. And you're going to continue. And I'm very, very proud of you.
Oh my goodness!
Badge.
Last but definitely not least is Liana Wallen-Rhodes with coaches Cam and Sasha.
Oh, shoot. Oh, for sure.
Okay, so hi, I'm Liana, and I've been in the club for about 8 years. And in those years, I have made many friends and memories. I would also like to thank my fellow seniors. I will miss each and every one of you, and I hope you all accomplish all of your dreams. And I would first like to thank my coaches, Cam and Sasha. When I joined the club in 2015, Sasha was my coach. Sasha was the one who really got my interest in what I wanted to study. In the future. She has seen me grow and helped me become the skater I am today. From when she put me on to my first competition to when I landed my axel. Hey, Mommy. I have always loved my lessons whenever I would make her laugh or make a funny face when they're coming back to the boards. Or whether I was her shortest student. Thank you, Sasha, for everything, and I will never forget the memories. I also want to thank my second coach, Cam. Cam has coached me for 3 years, and they have helped me come out of my comfort zone. Whether it was during a program or when they had this look on their face when I wanted to try something new. Cam, you have helped me become a great skater, and I will always love our time together. Lastly, I would like to thank my parents for driving me to skating practice. You have done so much for me and my sister, and I will never forget that. I love you guys, and thank you for always supporting me. Next year, I'll head to UW La Crosse to study kinesiology, and then
go to PT or AT?
Which is athletic training.
My advice for the younger skaters is keep growing in skating because this sport has made me who I am. Thank you.
It's me again, I'm Cam. As Miana said, it was only 3 years ago that I joined Miana's private coaching team along with Sasha here at Eagan and also Coach Jenna at Burnsville. However, our history dates back much further. A research deep dive done by Joyce revealed that my last Eagan ice show as a skater was Miana's first ever. And yes, she did steal the show, performing to Splish Splash, I Was Taking a Bath. Complete with prop sponges and a full-scale bathtub. I think it was just an actual bathtub. That's brilliant. By the time that I returned to Eagan to start coaching, Miana was very much a full-on figure skater. Fast forward to summer 2020, when we first started working together. Miana may have seemed quiet for a brief few lessons, but I soon learned that her humor is characterized by sparse and cutting, dry as a bone sarcasm and wit. It's the type of humor that can only come from a clever mind and a person who sees the world as it is. Miana finds the light and laughter in even the most mundane of moments, and she adds her own light to the world too. Needless to say, I now know that quiet is not an accurate word to describe Miana. But I would say bold, level-headed, and balance is a key word that I think of when I think of Miana. Miana is extremely skilled in actual physical balance, the likes of which I honestly have not ever seen, and which this is of course an asset in figure skating for many of the obvious reasons, but also leads to some great physical comedy, which I've gotten to enjoy. A trademark Miana save goes a little something like this. A could-be fumble, and then the stop and freeze on one foot, 0 miles per hour, building the suspense until a fast and fleeting fanfare moment of ta-da, while still on one foot. And Miana is also incredibly skilled and does a commendable job with the juggle of life type balance. So she manages her time skating with working as a day camp leader, learn to skate coach, and member of the youth commission for the city of Rosemont, training and competing with 2 different teams, the District 196 ISETS varsity and Team Velocity at Burnsville, and doing all of this during some very busy years, visiting schools, college applications, and completing high school and college courses. And in recognition of this balance of school and skating, as we saw today, that Miana received the silver level certificate from the USFS Graduating Seniors Program. Miana, I'm so very proud of you and very excited for you as you move on to UW La Crosse, and excited that you'll be bringing skating with you into this next chapter. You are so deserving of all the successes and adventures that await. Congrats. I have had the honor of coaching Miana for the past 9 years. A couple words I think of when I think of Miana is outgoing and a team player. I started working with Miana in 2015. I still remember her first ice show number where I pushed her out in a bathtub. Everyone remembers. When I first started working with Miana, she was very quiet and I wouldn't get more than a couple words out of her during our lessons. It's hard for me to remember that Miana because now Miana talks more than I do in her lessons. She even inserts herself in some of my other lessons to share her opinion about their skating in a positive, encouraging Miana type way.
They're all great.
For example, if I was telling Gianna that her double toe needed a stronger checkout on the landing, Miana would pipe in, I thought it looked great. Getting to see Miana not only come out of her shell, but really be encouraging of her fellow skaters is something that would make any coach beam. As I mentioned, she often likes to tell other skaters that she thought their jump spin or move was good, but she also claps and cheers for all skaters when she sees them land their jumps. Miana did not skate in the Eagan Ice Show this year, but that didn't stop her from coming to all 3 shows, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, just to make sure, I thought that's what happened. All 3 shows to make sure she supported all of her fellow skaters by seeing everyone's specialty numbers. She was also coincidentally sitting in front of me and my husband at the show we went to, and I got to hear her cheer very loudly for everyone. My husband does now refer to you as the girl that was in front of us at the ice show that cheered very loudly for everyone. I am so proud of you, Miana. I cannot wait to see where the future takes you.
Right, one more round of applause for our seniors.
So next up, it will be Cam Converse and Shelly Zarin.